And you know what Brink thinking is. It's how do you take your life, how do you take an average life and make it an extraordinary life? How do you get to what I call that absurd point of your life? It's, it's the absurd moment, actually, because the best stuff in life has got to be when you get to that absurd point and you say, what am I doing here, or what's going on? It's right after that, I think, you're going to find the best stuff to happen to you.
It's about getting back to when we were little kids. And we would ask why. Why is this happening? Why is that happening? We got interested. And then somewhere along the way, it wasn't cool to do that anymore.
Anyways, well, so the whole mode here, again, is inspiring people to make change. I mean, and they can do it.
They can do it. A journey of 1,000 miles begins at one step at a time.
We have to think of what our values are. What is it that we want? My value, my number one value, my key word is integrity. I have the integrity that I want to better myself.
How do we take an average leader and make that leader into an extraordinary leader?
I think today that people are overwhelmed with information. And because of the amount of information in there, leaders or managers are less inclined to make decisions as quickly as they used to make them.
How do you develop a good plan? Experience and knowledge. Knowledge and experience. Develop a plan, execute the plan with talent, integrity, and without creating chaos of, the Three Stooges kind of idea of how are we going to get things done? We're coming to the end. Oh, my God. You plan and you deliver based on your expertise.
Breakthroughs come from breakdowns. The greatest business opportunities and investment opportunities come in history when things are down and most people are struggling and don't get it. And the Joseph Kennedys sell at the top, buy at the bottom in the early 30s and make a fortune just switching investments when markets go down 60, 70, 80%. The businesses that hunker down and gain market share, even if they're falling, in a downturn, they become leaders for decades to follow.
When you learn to lead yourself well, then you can lead others and you will have a successful life.
Yeah, I totally agree. I mean, well said. I mean, you can't very well lead others if you don't have your own program together. I call it having your house in order. I mean, you've got to have your house in order. And you're in for a treat here because not only are we talking about this magnificent institute and center, which we're going to talk a little bit more about, but you're going to be in for a treat because Venus is going to do an actual reading for us.
They told me if distress came, to conquer my fears. Who has time to sit with the truth? I am fighting tears. When we live for the struggle, we build up walls. We find it funny to burst our bubble or bust his balls. It's the best way to beat the competition. Cut out the middleman. Arm yourself with ammunition.
There's a lot of average in the world today because people settle. They settle on, right?
Comfortable, secure place is always a good place to be, even if we're not happy.
Right, of course.
We like to
that's
be
even more so.
We like to be
They
safe.
do it all the time. I mean, people just sort of settle into that routine. And so the question, what I try to do, and the whole process of break thinking is getting folks to break through those boundaries, Kelly. Break through the boundaries that you question everything around you, you see. And you really get, and you move the ball along until you're really at an absurd stage, which is the best stuff out there, because now you're thinking. So I like that. Have fun at failure. Every failure, I believe, in life brings you to the success that you're going to be.
It
really does. Yeah,
absolutely.
I believe that's our best stuff. I believe that's our best greatness. I believe that's how we shake the trees up and we get the best fruit to fall, is we continue to do that forward. Don't settle. Don't settle.
I mean, I think I am kind of crazy, and I'm also a Brink thinker.
I like it. I know, because Brink thinkers are crazy.
That's exactly right.
Yeah, I like it. So you were spreading those rumors,
So I'm spreading those rumors,
I love it.
And it seems to work.
I love it. And again, I keep asking you people, when are you going to make the leap?